So our daughter and I came over from maiden voyage because Conrad couldn't make the first trip. And when Kelsey and I came up over the Continental Divide and saw the Rockies right around Winter Park, Colorado, our breath was taken away, and I could not wait to get my husband here. But everybody's got something about them, why you are the way you are, and Conrad and I in Colorado just feel at home. We feel like we were born the wrong time. We should have been born in the gunslinging days, where the Wild West. I told Conrad he would have been the fastest drawn preacher.
Yeah, I mean, this whole state is like, it's like stepping into a Wild West movie where you see the posse chasing the bad guy down through the canyon and through the hills and stuff. This whole state looks like that. It's still rustic beauty that just hasn't been covered with a bunch of people.
I was raised a gearhead. We raced snowmobiles, motorcycles, and so the most special time of my life was when we would drive up as far as we could go up this mountain, unload the snowmobiles, haul our stuff into these little ran down cabins that we thought were so cool because they were rustic. There was running water, even though it turned the sink like really iron color, I guess because the water was hard. There was electricity, but there was no heat. So the only way we stayed warm is to stoke the wood stove in the middle of the night. We cooked on the wood stove, and we just enjoyed snowmobiling, family time. It was one of the only times we could really have our dad's attention and just awesomeness. Anyway, I was looking for a place to snowmobile because Connor and I reside in Greenbrier, Tennessee at this time, and I Google searched and found Grand Lake, Colorado. So on our maiden voyage to Colorado, came up over Berthoud Pass and into the Rockies, and it was love at first sight. So on this voyage, we are getting to know Colorado. We have never done anything but fly into Denver and drive to Grand Lake and back. But we are southwest of Denver, and just loving getting to know other areas. Driving from, we went Westcliff, Tacoma, Jefferson, on our way to Fairplay to look at a little piece of property that backs up against national lands with more snow. We really have no idea what to think. We've been on dirt roads forever. We're hoping it's just some kind of back road, back way, obviously it's a back road, back way into Partial, Colorado. Well, it says we're 1 minute from the town of Partial, excuse me. Oh, okay. Not bad.
Partial Bible Chapel.
Partial Bible Chapel. We are in the town of Partial. All right. Okay. Look at ski poles for fences. Isn't that cute? Postal Service. There you go. Nice. That was a good shot. And that's it. And now we're out of Partial. Check this out. This is a teepee, and on the other side of it there's actually an entrance made of all antlers. How cool is that? That's awesome. Go around, let's see if I can see this side. Sorry. You can kind of start seeing the entrance right there. Probably not gonna show how to do that on the show, huh, babe?
Probably.
There you go.
Fun.
Grand Lake, Colorado. Out west, Outfitters. Mountain background, and it's mid-June. Have I said I hate it here in the summertime? It's just so darling, you can't help but love it here. But way better in the winter. In the Rocky Mountain National Forest. But we got about a 1 or 2 hour window of iffy thunderstorms. So we're hoping they miss us. Because if we get past that and we're not soaking wet, then it's supposed to be sunny and beautiful. I could just build a little log cabin right in there. Let's just camp.
Surrounded by water.
Can we camp in there sometime? I don't know if you heard that. You're so sexy, even in your poncho.
I feel sexy in this poncho.
We took refuge in underneath the tree here for a second. But I think we're gonna go back out. Okay, the trail came from there. I think it's supposed to go right through there. But some people went around, like Conrad's gonna do. Oh yeah. Whoa. Colorado's got a lot of marshland. Like right there will dry up. 1 second, I don't want to put this away. Hanging out for a few minutes. I promised Conrad it would be sunny by 5 o'clock.
It's not 5 o'clock yet.
You probably can't hear the rain on my, like I can on my poncho in my ears. It's not pouring, but we're not really set up to get like soaked either. So, got these cheap little ponchos on and but turn it around.
I see the sun creeping.
I know. Yeah, it's the trail right there. It's a pretty good shot. Hey, it's no big deal. I'm sure the water's not crazy freezing cold, but it's right. Like
It's all snow melt.
but not as cold as it was in Maine.
No.
Boy, there's so many times on the Appalachian Trail that we wish we had water like that. We don't do a lot up here in the summertime because we're big winter people. That is snow. Yesterday I go, hey, snow. Connor goes, honey, that's a rock. That is not a rock. That is snow. Because, is that snow right there? Or is that a rock? That is a rock. See, that's a rock. That's freaking hilarious. That back there was snow. For the record, definitely snow. Watch this. That is snow. That is not rock. Thank you very much. Must get cool at night. Because it is 60 degrees out here during the day. And that's snow. Snow, snow, snow. It's a river that way. You can hear it. We'll get to it in a little bit. I forgot Shipler's first name. But right in there, and I also forget when. Can you see all that? It's a remnants of his cabin. Lucky guy. Lucky guy to be in the middle of these pines right there. Might get a closer shot if it doesn't start pouring. Lulu City, can you read it? 1879. 1884, population 200. Oh, what is it?
White-tailed deer.
How beautiful. Can I get your number? She's so pretty. Pumpkin. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hi. Oops. How bad? Ooh, that's gonna get your number. Is that a bigger river down there? Check that out.
Colorado.
Nice. Rocky Mountain High, Colorado. Just think something weird. It's moving pretty good. Where can we sit down and enjoy some lunch, sweetheart?
Go up here a little bit more.
Yeah. I got it's pretty peak right there. Wow, isn't that beautiful? Now, we're gonna chill out, eat some protein bars, and just sit on those pine needles on one of the ponchos. So if you're wondering how a log cabin holds up from 1884 when they left to now, there you go. With not any upkeep. There you go. Anything up there? Huh. What's left of Lulu City. So, don't know if you can hear me, but we've got a moose on the trail. You seeing him? Is that him? Sure it's a moose? Yeah. Got him.
See his head?
Yep. Alright, so this moose is on the trail in front of Connor and I. We're not in any hurry. He's bigger than,
Oh, you can take him.
right? We didn't startle him too much, babe. So you got a rack? Yeah, I'd be careful, baby.
That's it.
He doesn't have a rack.
No, it's too early.
Can we whistle? He's right on the trail.
Well, he's got to know we're here by now. He's not moving.
Right. Hi, buddy. There you go. Just don't let him.
Hey, moose. Hey, moose.
Hi, buddy. Just for a second. Well, me talking Conrad into staying out after everybody left and hanging in the rain paid off. We got. Yeah, I did. I can zoom in more though. Moosey, moosey.
It's like a 1 or 2 year old moose.
It's a teenager.
It's a little calf.
We could live quite nicely here for some time, huh, babe?
Yeah, build a nice big teepee right here with a.
Teepee? Aren't I worth a log cabin?
Well, we start with a teepee just so you have some place to live while you're building your log cabin.
Oh, I see. I see.
Teepee goes up a lot quicker than a log cabin.
I see.
I'll build you a big teepee.
All right, well, probably we'll sign off for now unless I get to the elk or the moose or elk poop and I found my glasses, because that'll be funny. But then we're going to go tomorrow up to Bowen Lake. So it's a new hike in the Arapahoe forest. So we're kind of excited about it, because most of the stuff we've done is all in the Rockies or by Grand Lake here. So talk to you later. All righty, there he goes. Different day, different hike. Not as many pines or firs, huh? What are those? Those aspens?
Yep.
Alrighty. Okay, on my way here. Let me know how the lake is. I'll time you. We'll see you at the top. This sign says, if I'm reading it right, wilderness. Sorry, B on my 4 miles ahead. Wilderness, 4 miles ahead. I don't know. I guess. Let's go panoramic. Honey, what's this? This isn't wilderness?
This is semi-wilderness.
I see. All right. Well, I don't know if we're going to make it to the wilderness today. Just kind of chilling today. Going to head up to this lake. So creek's here. So we got to our destination for today. And this cool remnants of a cabin. I don't know what it is. I noticed that he had a plumbing problem though. Man, it's pretty cool. Look at the window. There's a window over there. See it? The window frame?
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
Used to be a wall right down the middle too.
Yep. Nice.
Little 2-room cabin.
Want to rebuild it? Oh, that's beautiful. You can see why people who decided to build this little log cabin built it right here. Kind of holding down some trees for me to get over. But we got up to the top and the lake was real pretty, but normally mosquitoes always will go to him and not me. We didn't stay too long because when they started drinking Italian blood, I knew that they weren't being picky. So with that said, we were just talking on the way down. We don't have our packs, big packs. Connor's got some water and food and stuff. But if we had tents and we were going to stay, we would have hiked down, quarter mile, half mile away from the lake to get away from the mosquitoes. So, civilization, you hear cars, you see the lake, here, get a car. You're like, oh, yes. Your mind will mentally adapt to, if you've told yourself you got 4 miles, that'd be all you got in you. If you've got 34 miles, in the Appalachian Trail, Kelsey and I had a laugh. We don't care if we did 6 miles or our longest day was 32 miles. It's Lake Granby. Turn it back around one more time. Didn't matter if we did 6 miles, which we did in Vermont, or 32 miles, which was our longest day, maybe in Virginia. Every day we were toasted. And the truth is, we actually averaged about 20 miles a day. But at the end, every day, we'd always say, it's all we had in us. So, we're done. Gonna go into Grand Lake. Talk to you a little bit. Lake Granby. Granby, not Grand B, but Granby. Oh, once again, the token, it's not a fire, the token baby wipe. Ooh, dusty. Gonna get it. Oh, nice. That's all. It's just about that. And if you come to Grand Lake, you gotta come to the White Buffalo. Best pizza in town. And get the White Buffalo pizza. You can get it on a gluten-free crust. This is bison meat with, I think it's even mozzarella from bison, if I'm not mistaken. So yesterday we had more time, so we did eggs and bacon and a little bit of paleo pancakes with peanut butter and organic syrup. But this morning we're out of time, so my breakfast is Greek yogurt, granola bar, no fructose corn syrup in it, and some almond butter, and let me turn around, show you what's my food. It's a food group. Yes, pure maple syrup is a food group. What's that movie? The Elf movie? Will Ferrell.
Elf.
Oh, Elf. I'm thinking too hard. Oh.
The Elf movie. What was that called? Elf.
A little humble boat here. We love it. It's Morton. You want to meet Morton? Say good morning, Morton. Got the Rocky Mountains in the back as my backdrop. I am out in the front parking lot of this little fourplex that we have here in Grand Lake, Colorado. East of Denver is all just desert, but west is where all your Rockies and your Continental Divide and everything is. Man, we started in, speaking of West Cliff, Como, Alma, Fairplay, South Park, South Fork, Breckenridge, all over these different places. And when we walked into our little place here in Grand Lake, it was just our home away from home and where we just felt we wanted to stay. Connor and I, throughout our lifetime, we always like to take people in at different times that need a place to stay. This one awesome guy, we're still friends with him, Mike McFadden. he used to always tease me about working harder versus smarter. I even sharpened a t-shirt, Angela Sauer for president. I promise to work harder versus smarter. So it's been my nature, and I kind of like that about myself. I probably have the worst case of ADHD. How to ever get it checked? I don't care. I like being the way I am, but with this personality comes its downfalls, because I'm like a Tasmanian devil. I'm always rolling around and having a blast everywhere I go, but causing myself extra work in the long run sometimes. So, and Conrad, my awesome husband, he's so accommodating. He says, honey, I'm with you. Whatever you want to do, I want to support you. So this has been one of the first times in my life I had my mind set on moving forward. We had this place on the market, and I walked in the door and I said, time out. So let me show you around our place. I had that backdrop behind me a second ago. When you pull into our complex, it's that's what you see, and when it's wintertime, it's awesome. All these different fourplexes. About ran into this guy's vehicle. This is our little place, and Conrad's out front. Morning, babe.
Good morning. All right, y'all. We're getting ready to head back home to Tennessee. We had an awesome week up in Colorado. Just got to see a lot of parts of Colorado that we haven't seen before. We did a little tour of down by Breckenridge, West Cliff, and some different areas. But we've never found anything like Colorado. It's like getting back to the wild, wild west. Everything's so just rustic out here. It's getting back to a more primitive way of life.
You're looking kind of
no
primitive.
Hustle and bustle of the big cities, unless you go to Denver, of course. But everywhere else, it's just small town, western. A lot of ranches, a lot of just good old-fashioned get up in the mountains and enjoy life. It doesn't matter where you are in Colorado. You can look around and just be surrounded by snow-capped mountain peaks. It's just beautiful out here.
Because I have control of the camera. I'm going over here. This is Conrad's favorite bubbly on the planet, in America. Did you find that back home yet? That cream, that orange cream?
No, they've got that brand, but they don't have the orange cream. I think the Publix is selling it. It's not usually out of stock. Everybody else likes it too, apparently.
Speaking of primitive, you look primitive and sexy.
Yeah, a little primitive with this white beard going on.
I know, I like it.
A little longer, and I can play Santa Claus next year.
Well, you better not, because Santa Claus got a belly. Okay, I just walked through the front door here. Show them a little humble abode. It's a little kitchen. Turn the light on there. They all got old-fashioned stove. It makes it look better, though. There's a little fridge. But this is the kitchen. We're going to redo the kitchen next. So I'm going to actually go. So if you're in the kitchen, I'm going to go over here. For like a little moose theme. All right. Show us what you did last time you were here. The last upgrade.
Last upgrade? Well, right below me is this front deck. Used to be covered by a 1970s wood paneling.
Yes.
We ripped that out and put new wood in there. Did the same thing on the fireplace wall over
And
there.
is this what is this, a pine tongue and groove, or am I?
Tongue and groove
Oh,
pine. It's
I must have.
Weathered gray pine.
See, I listened to you. I would have known to call it that. First time we got here, what'd you do?
We ripped out all the nasty old carpet that's been down for 30 plus years, and
So we put
this life-proof solid vinyl LVT flooring in.
just a cheap couch, but it was new and it was ours. Something about your own, you know. Who's this guy right here?
That's Morton the Moose.
Morton the Moose.
That was our first piece of artwork we bought for him.
We bought it furnished, and this little guy wasn't bad. Is that leather or like?
It is leather.
But it was here. It's comfy, and we got to show you. This guy was here. They wanted to take this, and we were actually hoping they did. Actually, this whole little thing right here, that some type of ottoman, that, and that's the table. That's all the legs are loose, and this little gold chair. They were going to take it, and we were glad that they were, but they decided not to. So it is still here, and it's not real pretty, but I got to be honest, this sucker is really comfortable. Look at that. That thing had to be made in what, 1950? 60?
Somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there. But we left it. It is comfy, and we've got one more thing. We added this. We got a little moose stuff. We got this. We got Morton. You already saw. This is a little porcelain squirrel that was here. And we kept it as well because we like it. My nickname on the Appalachian Trail was Squirrel. So there you go. Take us to the back, babe.
We've got one full bath in here with a sink, commode, and shower and
Cool,
tub.
cool.
This is the smaller bedroom.
Extra, which we made a lot, but that was the older carpet that was in which looks okay in the bath bedrooms.
And we bought this. It had 2 huge bunk beds in it.
They were dark
It
and
took up the entire room, so it looked like a dungeon in here. It was all dark wood.
So let me see. We live in Tennessee and we're in Colorado, and you have a Seattle shirt on. All right, fair enough.
It's REI. Seattle.
Oh, REI, that's the
Kelsey got that for me.
that. Yeah. All righty, shall we head home, babe?
Yep, let's do it.
All right. Bye, Morton. Let me turn this around. We're going to sign off for now. We'll see you next time. Goodbye from Conrad, Morton, and myself, Angela.